19 miliardów euro, tyle wynosi wartość eksportu produktów rolno-spożywczych w Irlandii. Dla porównania w Polsce jest to 58 miliardów, ale jest jedna ważna rzecz. Jeżeli chodzi o eksport produktów rolno-spożywczych, to jest 9% całego eksportu Irlandii, z czego większą część stanowią produkty mleczarskie, 34%. 1,7 mld euro. Za tyle Irlandczycy wyeksportowali masła, za 1 miliard euro wyeksportowali serów. 90% całej irlandzkiej produkcji produktów mlecznych, a także wołowiny jest eksportowana. Dzisiaj jesteśmy w gospodarstwie, które prowadzi hodowlę krów mlecznych w oparciu o system pastwiskowy, o pastwiska. Skoro Irlandia to pastwiska. Z jednej strony powiecie, że może średnia wydajność krów w Irlandii nie jest duża, bo to jest w granicach między 6 a 7 tysięcy litrów mleka od krowy rocznie. Niemniej, jeśli spojrzymy na koszty, które dzięki pastwiskom są bardzo niskie, bo w granicach 30-35 eurocentów za litr mleka, to możemy sobie powiedzieć, że taka wydajność jest opłacalna. Średnia wielkość stada krów mlecznych w Irlandii to 120 sztuk. No i jak sobie Irlandczycy radzą z kosztami, jak wygląda system wypasu, obejrzyjcie koniecznie. Zapraszam z wizytą do naszego irlandzkiego gościa. Jesteśmy na północ od Dublina, jesteśmy na farmie mlecznej. Jest ze mną Thomas Carpenter. Nice to meet you.
No, lovely to have you, Maria.
Yes!
Thank you.
I'm glad that you find a little bit time for us. And please set me a few words about your farm.
Yes, this is our family farm. My wife and my son, Colm, Catherine, my wife, we farm in a farm partnership on our farm here. We farm a total of 330 hectares approximately. About 300 hectares of that is in grassland, grassland for grazing as the cows are doing here today. And then
because for this dairy farm.
This is a dairy farm. Yes, yeah? Yes. Yeah, it's predominantly a dairy farm. We grow about 20 hectares of forage maize for our dairy herd. We also have about 200 beef cattle on our farm. We are milking about approximately 500 dairy cows at the moment. We started milk production in 2016 after the abolition of
you are
quotas.
a young dairy farmer.
Well, I'm a new dairy farmer, not a young dairy farmer.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're still learning. We also grow about 10-12 hectares of winter barley on our farm for our own use. Our cows
and
maize, yeah, forage maize, about 20 hectares of forage maize. Our dairy herd is, we have some Jersey genetics, so it's Holstein Friesian, Jersey cross genetics in our herd. Hence, we have some red cows. Our milk production from this herd at the moment, we are in the season for 2025. We did 6,400 litres per cow, or about 570 kilos of milk solids. Our average protein for 2025 was 3.8% protein.
3.8.
3.8. Our butter fat was 4.74.
Quite nice.
Yes, yeah. Our herd. We started with a new herd when we started milk production, and it has been improving year on year, mainly with breeding. We are using all sex semen for our replacement heifers, and then we use all beef sires on the remainder of the cows. We calve all our cows in the springtime, as in we start calving around the 1st of February, and we breed for 12 weeks, so we have all our cows calved before the 1st of May. So we are all spring calving. We reach peak production in around the end of May. We calve 85% of our cows in the first 6 weeks. So we are we aim to match peak milk production with peak grass growth in this part of Ireland. So we aim to use grazed grass for the majority of our milk production.
Okay.
Our concentrate usage, or our usage of meal in the diet, is approximately 1,000 kilos per cow per year.
Okay.
Yeah.
How the costs of this concentrate?
Yeah, at the moment we are paying around 300 euros per tonne for this concentrate feed. Grain markets at the moment are low, so that is in Ireland that is a relatively average cost for meal. All other costs, however, have increased greatly in the last 2 years.
The most important question for every farmers: how high is the milk price now in Ireland?
Currently, milk price has probably dropped back more than 10 cents per litre from this time last year. At the moment, with our bonus for fat and protein, we are achieving a price of approximately 47 cents per litre, 47 euro cents per litre.
Almost the same in Poland.
Yeah, well, look, in Ireland we operate in the world market. In Ireland we export 95% of our dairy products. So we have to align ourselves with the rest of the world to compete.
And the level on the cost per 1 litre milk?
At the moment, our cost of production is probably somewhere in the region of 36 to 40 cents per litre on our system. That has increased probably 8 or 10 cents per litre in the last even 2 to 3 years, or especially since the war in Ukraine and the fertilizer costs. Fertilizer costs have increased greatly. Fuel costs, energy costs.
Energy costs?
Yes, greatly. So at the moment, cost of production it's in the high 30 cents.
So in that way, when we look after the costs, then we should talk about grazing system, because this is a good way to
to dilute our costs.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. Look, I suppose our climate allows us to utilize the grazed grass in the diet of our cows. We calve, the reason why we calve all spring is to get as much grazed grass into the diet as we possibly can, because it comes at about 1/3 of the cost of concentrate feed on a dry matter basis. So when cows start calving here, by mid-February we have the cows out grazing at least 12 hours per day, and then from early March we would hope to have the cows out full time. The aim is to have 260 days at grass. Some of those days might be part-time at grass in the spring, early spring, or in late autumn. But we aim to get grass into the diet 260 days of the year. Our average lactation length is approximately 280 to 85 days. Okay. So there is only probably 20-25 days.
But your cow, how many lactation average?
Yeah, the genetics that we use in our cows, and I suppose the grazing system, and the fact that we are not really pushing our cows really hard on production, we would aim for a lactation length averaging at least 5 lactations.
5 lactations?
Yes. We would aim for a 20% replacement rate. We're probably achieving something like 17-18% replacement rate. Our breeding season lasts for 11-12 weeks. At the end of the breeding season, we would hope to have 10% or less empty cows.
Okay.
And then we will voluntarily cull another maybe 5 or 6% for lameness, high somatic cell count, or cows that have issues. So we aim for a replacement rate of approximately 17-18%. So we would hope to get 5.2 or 3 lactations on average per cow. One cow walked out there earlier. We only started milk production in 2016, and she is back. She is still in
here.
production, yeah. And she is a very good cow, and we use sex semen totally for our breeding, and that cow gets a female sex semen straw every year. She has done
good job.
She's in her 9th lactation, and she always produced in excess of 600 kilos of milk solids.
Oh,
yeah,
it's very nice.
That's the cow we aim for.
Okay, so when we talk about that, you have 43 quarters. 43 quarters, and the cows every day shoot 1.5 kilometer to walking to the milking. Yeah, correct.
Yeah. Our farm, our grazing, what we call our grazing platform.
Okay.
Where the cows graze
around
the milking parlour. Yeah. Our farm it's a fragmented farm, like a lot of farms in Ireland. So we have a maximum of 1.5 kilometers west of the milking parlour, and we are 1.5 kilometers east of the milking parlour. So we need a cow that can walk a distance. So we look for, even in our breeding, we look for good feet, so that they can prolong their life. Also on our cow tracks, we have introduced in the last 3 or 4 years AstroTurf. AstroTurf that has been taken up off football pitches, tennis courts, the artificial grass, and the cows love it.
Very comfortable.
The cows. They can't eat it, but they can walk on it.
Yeah, they can walk. And we see some kind of tunnel under the street. Can you say something about that?
Yes, the tunnel was this farm where we currently are at the grazing platform. It was originally 6 separate plots of land that were bought over the course of the years. Some of that land, approximately 40 hectares of that farm, was on the western side of our regional road. We got permission from our local council to construct an underpass, and we did that in September 2023. Prior to that, we were crossing the road with 500 cows twice a day to get to the 40 hectares.
So you stopped whole street?
The street was closed for 10 days while we were constructing the tunnel. But in 10 days we had it reopened, retarred, relined, and the cows were going through the tunnel, and it has been a game changer for, I suppose, the operation of the farm.
It was very expensive?
The tunnel, it cost us about 150,000 euros approximately at the time. Construction costs in Ireland have increased greatly even since we built that tunnel. That tunnel today would probably cost in excess of 200,000 if we were to do it today. But it means we are not holding back cows in the yard, and it's much more safe bringing the cows to milk.
And how many, you milking two times per day?
Yes, we milk twice per day.
Twice per day?
Twice per day from the very beginning. Maybe at the end of the lactation, we start drying off our cows in mid-November, and then the last cows we will dry off. Every animal will be dry by 20th of December, just before Christmas. So from 20th of December until the 1st of February, there will be no cows milked on the farm. So it gives people a break, basically, to get reset for the next season. But it's very intense. When we start calving cows, February is a very, very busy month, and March also. At peak, we could have 20 cows, 20-something cows calving per day. So we have a very busy 4 to 5 weeks in February, early March. But it gets easier after that. Okay,
and how many people work with you here on the farm?
Yeah.
Because when you have dairy farm, you need people.
Yeah. We have myself and my son Colin works on farm. Catherine, my wife, she looks after I suppose you could say, the admin side. And then on the farm we employ 3 people full-time, and when in the springtime when it's busy, we have people part-time people then also. We have 3 full-time people. Usually the work rota is 12 days on, 2 days off in the springtime, and that goes to 11 days on, 3 days off in the quieter times of the year.
When you start milking, you need 1 hour, 1.5 hour, 2 hours
We are milking.
for this cow?
Yeah, we are currently milking through a 50 bale rotary powder.
Yeah.
I suppose morning milking from cows coming in until the powder is washed up is probably 2 to 2.5 hours work at peak milk time. When milk yields drop off, it gets a bit faster, and evening milking can turn into maybe 1.5 hours in the evening at, say, from end of the lactation period.
Okay. I have one question, because many farmers in Poland, first question is costs, and second questions are how expensive are field, and when you want to buy some land, or how expensive are rent area?
Yes. Yeah, land costs in our country, I suppose, like most countries, are increasing.
Yeah.
Some of this farm, parts of this farm were bought in 2011 at 20,000 euros per hectare.
20,000 euro
per hectare.
per hectare?
In 2011. 2017 at 25,000 euros per hectare. 2019 at 30,000 euro per hectare.
30,000.
But currently, at the moment, it is very hard to buy anything in this area less than 50,000 euro per hectare. It's
Okay.
50
It's
to
very
60.
expensive.
Yes. And then on the rent side, it's the same story. Rent in this area for pasture land, good pasture land, is probably 900 to 1,000 euro per hectare
For pasture?
for pasture land. Yeah. Land for crops, maybe not just as expensive, but there is a big demand for pasture land in Ireland.
Okay. When we talk about pasture, it's quite good idea, and here in Ireland, because you have so many raining days, yeah, per year average.
Yeah.
How much rain you have?
Yeah, on this farm, our average rainfall is approximately 900 millimeters per year,
Per year.
or nearly up to a meter. Our highest rainfall months can be August, but I suppose land probably here in this area is not trafficable with cows in December or January. But other than that, we can usually get stock out. So yeah, our ground is not sandy, but it is fairly free draining.
Okay.
And in the summertime, it will hold moisture relatively well.
But now you have a few weeks without raining.
Yeah.
Surprise!
Yeah, it's a surprise for Ireland. You know, it has cooled down, and today it's overcast and it's about 20, 22 degrees, which is just nice. But we're after having a spell of weather where we went up to 30 degrees, which is unusual for Ireland. But we've had we've had no rain for 4 weeks. And in the previous 4, we had maybe maximum 50 millimeters. So yes, Ireland is in a dry situation now at the moment. But in this area of the country, we are just north of Dublin.
Yeah.
It is not so bad. Our soils are not sandy
good?
soils. They're not
Okay.
sandy. We have clay loam soils, but the farms on the sandy soils are really burning up at the moment. And cows are being supplementary fed, more concentrate, silage maybe in the yards, or some farmers will feed silage under the electric fences from diet feeders. But we didn't reach that situation yet here. Another week and we probably will be there. But hopefully we will. There is some rain forecast in the forecast.
Okay, so I wish you all the best and many rain. I have just one question. What do you think the most important part, the costs in your dairy farm? They are energy, yeah?
Energy, no, that's it. Fertilizer costs.
Fertilizer.
Yeah, you have really jumped. Labour costs. Labour is not as expensive in Ireland, and I suppose fixed costs. Look at this farm. You know, we have we have a share of leased in land. We have, I suppose, there's after been a good bit of land purchased in the last 10 years. So we have high fixed costs also, but yeah, labour, energy costs, as in diesel especially, our contracting charges. We use a contractor for all the big machinery work, the silage harvesting, the fertilizer spreading, the slurry spreading. We have only one tractor on this farm.
Only one tractor?
One tractor on this farm, yeah. We use that tractor for feeding mainly. A tractor and an industrial loader, that's it. But machinery costs in Ireland at the moment are huge.
Are huge?
Yeah, yeah.
And what do you think about the Green Deal and European Union regulation? What do you think about subsidies? Because you have also here in Ireland subsidies, yeah?
Yeah, look, we're all under the CAP umbrella.
CAP umbrella.
The CAP umbrella. Yeah, CAP was basically introduced as a measure to support agriculture to feed a Europe that needed food security. That boat has long sailed, in my view. The subsidy situation, you know, the budgeting cap has never increased, so basically it's decreasing all the time. There is a very, I suppose, onerous regulatory situation in Europe with regards to farming. Yeah, I've visited other continents where farming takes place, and the regulations that we have to go through. Bureaucracy, I suppose the way we have to engage in our farming practices, and like in Ireland, both our dairy and our beef industry depend on the world to buy our product. We export 90 to 95% of it, and we have to compete on the world market with other produce that's produced to a different standard. And not alone that, while we have European bureaucracy bringing this regulation on us, there's no problem with Europe allowing food in from all these other continents where the regulations are completely different. So it's not a level playing field in our book that we were being asked to compete on. On the subsidy side of things, is it holding back progressive farmers? Definitely. The subsidy situation is keeping farms not producing food, but they're just keeping farmers existing on farms. It's not the most efficient or business-like manner, I believe, to run an agricultural economy.
When you have dairy farm, how many subsidies you use you have from UA?
Well,
average.
Oh, on this dairy farm.
Yes.
Well, I think the average payment from Europe in Ireland is approximately 220 euros per hectare.
Per hectare.
Yeah, that's and we would be somewhere in around the average.
Okay.
So it is.
So thank you so much for your time. It was very nice to meet you. We spent whole day with your cows. Very nice cows. They are not so big like in Poland.
No.
Holstein Fries.
Yeah, we have very few. We have no pure Holstein cows in our herd, and where we had a Holstein cow, we used the Jersey breed to bring back down the size. Our cows average about 520 to maybe 550 kilos body weight.
Okay.
And we aim to produce one kilo of milk solids per kilo of live weight on a cow.
Okay.
So that is the aim.
This is a good number.
Yeah, good number.
Okay.
But yeah, look, it was lovely having you here today, and I hope you learned something from what I had to say, because I certainly learned from your Polish experience.
Yes, yes, I learned all the trip. It's every day is something new. I wish you many raining days
Yeah, well,
and good prices.
raining days with not too much rain each
Okay,
day.
yes, we are in Ireland.
I know.
Okay.
And if it could rain at night time, all the
Okay.
better.
So
Wishful
if
thinking.
you wish, if you wish.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your
No
time.
problem. Thank you.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome.